I think we're live. We are live.
Oh,
Like an old man.
I think we're live. Are we? Is that a computer?
Is that what's going on in there? How do they send that over a typewriter? I don't understand. All right, guys. So this is being recorded. I have no idea if you're out there. We're too far away from the damn camera to tell whether or not you're even commenting. The ladies are behind us. Maybe they can see it. Our two beautiful better halves. Two of them. Angel isn't with us today.
Angel's at the house.
Yes. So say hello.
Will do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hello, Joe.
Angel. Yeah. What a sweetheart. And then she.
Oh, don't go down that road. She'll prove you wrong.
Oh, I know.
I'm not gonna watch you anyway. So.
No, that's true. She's just here for.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So where are we? Anybody want to?
Well, it doesn't have a road name.
It doesn't. Okay. So what do we call it?
Workshop South.
Sure. We have
There
not
we
come
go.
up with a name yet, have we?
Well, it could be Delinquent Central.
Oh yeah.
I do like that. You call what are the little divots or ravine?
Gullies.
Gullies.
We call it
Delinquent Gully.
Yeah,
I like Delinquent Gully.
I like it.
Yeah.
Or
What do you?
You should write it on the cabin.
Yes, I will. Yes. Did you see the big cab Brian did?
no.
No, it's
I
yeah,
didn't
the-
buy it.
oh, Corey,
Corey, but the
it's in the back seat of the truck.
Cool.
So it doesn't. I don't think it quite sleeps one yet, but it's close. See, bring it out, Brian, so we can know it. You know, but.
Yep. Hang legs out the door or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
You could say, yeah,
All right.
legs at one side and I wouldn't want to lay on it. It's real. It's tiny home. It takes tiny home living to the next level.
Indeed.
It does.
Indeed.
And the doors are painted on, so it's a fire hazard. But other than that, it's beautiful.
It is.
I mean, got a loft up top for the little people live in. Parking.
Yeah.
They did. There's a bearskin air head on the top.
yeah,
No.
a stock.
Grace
Oh.
said,
Okay, well,
Yeah.
tell her she'll have to. Yeah, it's recorded. It'll be uploaded. when
okay,
we're-
no, I just asked her.
Oh
if she
yeah,
was
tell her
seeing it.
thank you very much.
Okay.
So should be. Yeah, it records locally. Yeah, yeah. So we're good. If it doesn't, if it gets out, it gets out. If it doesn't, we've got audio here. So oh, there's a pocket ringing.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's all right.
That little cabin.
Yeah, so that's the first technical property on here. We won't have to pay taxes on it because it's modular. Pick it up, move it, move it.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
We didn't make a foundation.
It doesn't have
No,
a foundation.
no foundation at all. We're gonna put others down, put it on efforts. That'll be something.
It's gonna be interesting fitting the composter and toilet in there.
I'd mess it. I would. It wouldn't be good. It
Well,
would
we
be
can lacquer it.
it'd be a
and,
shit
make a birdhouse out of it.
that is very see, Becky, in all sense, like we are sitting on the ruin, and he's like, "What lacquer? Make it a lifetime memory," you know.
We were thinking the first cabin you built, then you could just put it on a shelf in the
Well,
cabin.
I was thinking, yes. Apparently, yeah. So
We make it weatherproof.
no, that's well. I mean, it's made out of, you know, I don't know what, like
I think it's
not-
like balsa wood.
yeah, it's not quite a 2-4. It's close. It's a 2-4, 1
It's like
Yeah.
what the voice that Nicole's made out of.
It would just end. It
Yeah.
would end in places.
Yeah.
So what did we do here? Okay, well, where the hell are we anyway? You know better than I do.
So yeah, so we're in the Midwestern.
Mhm.
Not too far from London,
Okay.
and I came out here to help you guys evaluate the property. And in general, it's always a good idea to have multiple sets of eyes on a project of this scope because we've got about 10 years here to work with. Is that correct?
Yeah. And I could get arrested. By sets off. And be figures. Keep
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair
Sure.
enough.
No.
So I wanted out here so we kind of figure out sort of the first big 3 steps with how we're accessing number 1. So we've this road, we know we get to this road.
Concerns about the road.
It looks okay. Could wash out in places like UP right here. Like this soil is a little different than what we have on the east of the state. It's very sandy.
Okay.
There's a lot of kind of chert rock in it, and so obviously with heavy rain, there's a bunch of road that went over there, a bunch of sand.
Fair enough.
But it's not too bad. I don't use and things like that. So we would like to be able to get in here, for the infrastructure at some point. So we're gonna have to find our paths. We're gonna have to figure out what's gonna be a simple route to get materials in and out.
Yep.
And the property, like it's, I guess you like sort of tiered. Like as you go up the ridge, you kind of come level with it. You up again, you hit the gully, we go up again, and we to the top. So we've got some legible challenges, but things nothing is surmountable.
Not a
No, I've been on properties where people ask like, what's too steep off the net? Like, what if you feel like you need to skin on the ball? To me, that
Fair enough.
I feel like at 5'6", I'm too heavy. I'm going to fall. And yeah. So we'll figure our access. We found so water access to land. And what hopeful is spring and a of water coming from the ground.
What else, for instance, the spring?
When I got a spring, we've usually found like the source of the water coming out of the ground. I have a feeling thought that we were looking at. I stuck my head down in that hole. That's more of a seep, a little higher up.
Okay.
And that's just where it's coming out of the ground because the roots of that is and it's kind of up.
And that's finding.
Yeah, and it's possible to kind of tunnel and follow that line up, park a pipe in there, and collect. Ultimately, to me, it doesn't matter whether it's a seep or a spring. We just kind of want to observe it through the seasons. If that's still running in August, that's going to be really good.
That's
news.
gold.
Yeah.
But it looks at it. What do you think? Hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because it is spring, and I mean we have wet springs, so it still could be a lot of water filtering through the ground from the higher elevation. So we just have to evaluate it again.
I mean, it's still wet up on top. So.
Yeah, and we
Who
found
are you?
those wet spots.
Huh?
What are we doing here?
I'm just sleeping.
Oh,
They found me in the woods.
That's just,
This guy's into like the hip camp and shit like that, so
yeah. So you were the first one to. Well, technically, Dawn was the first
Dawn
one to come
came,
down here,
yep.
and then you came down. When did you come? When were you here?
Last week, I think. Middle of last week, you dropped us a pin.
I did my
So
best.
he dropped me a pin right here at the property. Well, the property is at the end of the easement. The easement's probably a quarter mile, I would say.
okay.
And when I mapped it, it actually took me to the road on the other side of all the properties. So there was no easement. It doesn't go through. There's like somebody's property is at the end of this road, and then we were on the back side of their property. And there's no cell phone signal for Verizon around here, so I couldn't figure out where I was because I can get a map to pull up. And so we went home, and I said, "Hey Tim, you got the property map?" And he sent it, and I found the road that's on the other side. Dropped a pin at the entrance of the easement,
Yes,
and that was way easier.
and that's the pin you sent me, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that made it because. I mean, this is as straight a run, not for you, but for us coming from Camden, it is an absolute dead straight run.
Right.
Pretty much.
And we're coming from Camden's north of here. We're staying actually south of here, and it's all windy kind of county road, state road, 2-lane, 45 mile an hour zones the whole way, pretty much.
Driving back to Nicole's place. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah.
So we came over. I came over the next day with Corey. We kind of peeked around, and then I came over by myself and walked. We had the dog, and we didn't know how open it was,
Yep.
and we didn't know if we were gonna be able to walk them. And when we saw this, dying my St. Bernards through that, their hair would be so full of everything. And so we went home. I came by myself and the GoPro on my chest and walked from here to top, and then found all the corner stakes and came kind of like 4-minute video.
Yeah, but
And took forever to download, upload, and process. And he was so excited to get the video. I told him before I actually started working on it, and I'm like, dude, that's going to be like 3 hours process, and then it's going to be another hour after. We're going to have it with coffee.
in the morning, that's when I woke up in the morning, I hit it, and it was there. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
And that day,
I
you
found
the street
water.
or something.
there's a old logging road up on top, so it's kind of flat and cleared up there because you could tell where when they had the equipment in here, it left tracks.
Right.
So you have swaths that are loud enough to drive on and cleared still from where they kind of ran equipment through it. So you already have some equipment.
It would be fine for wildlife or foliage and whatever
Oh,
else.
yeah. So there is really diverse wildlife, plant life out here. Just in the first few minutes.